Alright, well the farmers are spraying this field, so I've got to get out of here. They're putting chemicals down. And I'm walking along here on the surface. And I think I just found gold. Alright, well it's early and it's actually somewhat cool this morning. Got a nice cool breeze blowing. Sun's just coming up. Birds are chirping. Just popped my first hole. Looks like I've got a flat button. No shank. Doesn't appear to be anything on it. I'll take an early mid 1800s, late 1800s flat button to start things off. That's a good sign. Let's see what else we got lined up. Just pop something else around. There's a nickel signal, 1112. Looks to be the size of a nickel. See something on there, I think. Maybe a buffalo. Let me clean it up. I'll be right back. Yes, it's a buffalo. It is very, very messed up. You can see the buffalo there. So there's his face looking to the right. Should be a date right down here, but I doubt I'm getting a date off that. Still, first coin of the day on the board. On we go. Still on the same row as the nickel. And I popped another nickel signal. It's not a nickel. I think it's going to be a button. It's very thin. Yep. Flattened shank on it. You can see there. See if there's anything on it. Oh, there is. Look in the middle. Can you see it? That's cool. A little fancy. That would have been a fancy button. Wipe it on my towel here. Look at that. It's a cool button. Not sure what that design is. I like it. Got another something a little small and round here. Button size. Yeah. One of those 3-hole buttons. See the 3 holes in it? Brass or copper button. Got some design around the edges. Cool find. Find these pretty regularly. Civil War, I think. It's a piece of a boot heel plate. It's not a complete one. It would have went all the way around. Tack it into the bottom of the heels of their shoes to save the heel and to provide a little more grip. That's a cool piece. More surface finds. It appears. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a wheat cent, wheatie. Yeah. Let's see the 1 cent. Well, hey, it's a coin. All right, well, the farmers are spraying this field, so I've got to get out of here. They're putting chemicals down. But I'm walking along here on the surface, and I think I just found gold. I think that's gold. If it's not gold, it has kept up well. It's a Catholic medallion. And that's gold. That is gold. Gotta be, to keep up that well. That is gold. Awesome. I think it says right below the... What's that say? Can't read it. I'll have to get it cleaned up, but I think it's gonna be gold. All right, awesome. All right, well, 24 hours has passed since my last dig that you just saw. Had to get out of the fields yesterday. I am back at it this afternoon. It's about 103 degrees, I think. Feels like about 107. But I'm out, drinking plenty of water, sweating a lot. That's all right though. Coming along here, the sun is very bright. I'm hoping that's, hoping you can see that. Right there. An old one-piece button, flat button maybe. I was thinking it was going to be a two-piece. See some gold still left on there. I don't think there's going to be anything on it. If it is, I'll show it in the wrap-up, but it's a good old relic. Glad to have it. I popped what I thought was a weedy. It was going to be a weedy. And I think it's going to be an Indian. Yeah. I can't get a date off of it right now. That's what it is though. Indian head scent. I'll get a date and show it in the wrap up. Cool. Just had a 17, 18, a little bit scratchy signal right here in the row. Popped it out. And that looks like it's going to be silver to me. I think I see seated Liberty. Yes, sir. I do believe that's going to be a seated Liberty half dime. Where's it at? Can't get it in the camera. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. gonna be in good shape, looks like to me. And we got a little notch in it up here at the top. No mint mark. Got some coloration issues. What is that? 1853 with arrows. 1853 with arrows, seated Liberty half dime. That's what I'm talking about right there. Very nice. All right. That will work for sure. This is a really cool color one. That's cool, huh? Look at that. Got some blue and white. It's clay marble. I'll take that. Had a 21-22 jumpy signal, and I think I just popped out a coat size Civil War button. Why do I think that? Because I see some gold gilt left on there. And I would love for that to be a pelican. Smashed, no shank. I want to be careful with it. I don't think that's... I'm not sure it's going to be military. I think it's just going to be a very ornate... No, I think it is got an eagle on it. Let me work on it just a second, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm just not sure. It sure looks military, but I've never seen just a star like that. This just may be some damage up here. Hopefully I'll know by the wrap up. It's definitely a two-piece. Everything about it looks military to me. It just may not be though. I don't know what it would be. Maybe it's just something I'm not familiar with. Very cool button either way. Do I have my second good button? That sun is so bright. Can't hardly see anything. I think that's gonna be a cuff size eagle. I see a wing right there. Let me put a toothpick on it. I think there's gonna be some gold left on it. Be right back. Look at that little beautiful button. General service, eagle and shield. I'll put some lemon juice on that. It'll pop that gold right back out. It's a cuff size. Shank is on there. It's bent a little bit. Cuff size, general service, Civil War button. That's a beautiful little button right there. Hopefully it's coming in good. Awesome. Surface find here. Button with a design on it, looks like. Kind of button. Yeah, it's got some kind of design on it. That's cool. We'll take that. All right, well, I'm back home. I'm gonna do a quick wrap up. This is the the board for the 2 days worth of hunting, the desirables, the keepers. So I'm going to try to go through this a little bit faster than I've done my previous wrap-ups. Those have kind of tended to go a little bit long. So if you have any questions or if you see anything that sticks out to you, always feel free to comment and let me know. I always try to respond to folks when they comment. So let's go through this real quick. Got 2 brass utensils, the spoon and the unknown utensil handle there. I thought that was going to be pewter, but it's not. Just a fancy piece of maybe off a chest, something like that, brass. Just thought that looked cool. This, a buddy identified it for me. See how it's got some fancy on it. He told me that this was a sewing bird. I'll throw a picture of it up here. I'll move this over and throw a picture of it up there so you can see it. Would have had a little brass bird on top, a pin cushion, and it would have held fabric in place. That's the way he explained it to me. So I appreciate him telling me that, telling me what it was. This is a little parasol clip off of a old umbrella. Found a lot of those. Not sure about this. If you know what that is, you can let me know. Maybe off of suspenders or something. Not sure. Found another US lock with what appears to be the matching locking mechanism, the bar on it. Jump down here at the bottom. Not sure about this, not positive, but it could be the piece, a piece off of the buttstock of a musket. Would have been near the trigger guard. It's a heavy piece of brass. If you know, you can let me know. Just not sure about that, but definitely something. The boot heel plate, another piece of a boot heel plate that I found. A fired small caliber bullet, and then a drop small caliber round ball. And here's the little Civil War General Service Eagle and Shield cuff button. Got the shank on it. Always love digging Civil War buttons. One of my favorite things in the world to dig, no matter what they are. 3 marbles. Got the nice Bennington. So this is the second Bennington I've found in about 2 weeks. And then the white and the got the blue speckled, greenish blue speckles in there. Glass bottle stopper. A number of buttons. This is that big flat button with the design on it. Not quite a dandy, but still a cool design. Don't want to cover up the light. 2 other flat buttons, a couple small ones. 3-hole button. That last button with the fancy design on it. This is a pewter. I don't know if it was a button or not. It's not quite a shank on it, but it is pewter. Fancy. It's very old. This turned out not to be a military button. I was told this is from the Golden Age, 1840s to 1850s, Golden Age gold gilt button, ornate flower button. Very cool. Just a really cool, fancy piece of really jewelry. I mean, it was a button, but how fancy it was almost, you'd wear something like that as jewelry just to kind of show off. But that's just a cool button. 2-piece, shank is gone. This is a plantation token. Didn't get that on film. This was as I was leaving out. They were spraying. 5 cents, non-transferable, good for merchandise at the plantation commissary, the plantation store. The Indian head scent, it is hold, but I used my loop to look at it really closely, and it's an 1886 Indian head scent. I'll find a lot of those hold coins. Let's skip that for just a second, come back to it. That's the Buffalo nickel, pretty bad shape. This is the, I did not get this on film. It's large. It's larger than a large cent, U.S. large cent. I do think it is an old copper coin. It's not a King George. It's nothing state colonial that I could find. It's got a couple marks here. Either a C or an O. An O maybe. You can see that. It's got this rim, this edged rim around it. And then on this side, I can see at least 1 star. Where's it at? Right there, right by my
my thumbnail down at the bottom. Maybe another star there. It could be a bust on there, just not sure. If you have any idea, please let me know. It measures 31.3 millimeters, so it's very big, but I do think it is an old copper, and I would like to get an identification on it if possible. And then we got the silver and the gold. We got the 1853 half dime. It's got some decent detail, but it's pretty worn. It's got some nicks and scratches, no mint mark, so that means minted Philadelphia. It's got the arrows down by the date. This light is making this really hard to see. I apologize, it's not coming in too clear. There's a little bear. Love finding these little coins. There you go. Ring up about a 17, 18, 19 on the Knox 800. So you gotta dig those signals. And then finally, the gold piece. This is a Catholic miraculous metal pendant. Does not have any gold markings on it. I would guess just by the color, it's going to be at least 14 karat. I'll try to use the test on it to see what it's going to actually be. But this would have been someone's, prized possession. Could have been given as a gift for confirmation. But someone lost it, and I was able to save it. So love finding gold, for sure. Not just because it's valuable, but in a case like this is a neat little piece of history. Someone's life was kind of wrapped up in this little thing at some point. So that's just cool to me. So I think that's going to be it. Hopefully that was a little faster wrap up than previously. If you see something there that interests you, or you have questions about something, always feel free to leave a comment. Like I said, I do try to get back with folks. Jump over to Instagram. If you're on Instagram and you feel so inclined, give me a follow there at I_dig_history. And of course, if you like this video, if you want to see more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's growing slowly. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment. It would be much appreciated. All right, we will see you guys next time.